The following is a presentation of OPTV.
Great putts, great moments. It's on putt-putt.
Match. Now he's got another chance to make this hole and win the match. He's good. Up the hill and in the cup. Merrill Anderson has won the match playing national championship on his home court.
Well, he was trying some newfangled shot.
Playing ring shots.
Oh no!
Oh, Brian, yes! Knuckle speed, he gets it.
Frank, I think it was Frank earlier that did that shot. Jason. Oh! Oh my goodness. That will not top Wendy's ace on 17 back in May, but we can just give Chase the win right now, folks.
No, not the way I've been playing.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. This is Opie Roberts. We're coming to you tonight from ASHEBORO. Going to have our Tuesday night local, the September 23rd edition. Going to have our usual routine crowd here. Probably going to get about 25 to 30 players. As you can see, this is the second day of fall, but tonight it feels like it's still summer here. Conditions here in ASHEBORO, it is partly cloudy, a little hazy. Temperature is at 83 degrees. Winds coming out of the southwest at 3 miles an hour, and the humidity is at 46%. If you hadn't noticed already, I had been campaigning for the past several months to have our channel monetized, and I got the needed subscribers last week, and I'm sitting at 1,014 subs. But if you will, please continue to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. The more views I get, the more money I can make. So there are the participants out here on the course that are practicing at the moment. Let's check out the pairings for this evening. All right, tonight we have a total of 27 players.
I got you.
21 players are in the open division, and we're all playing in threesomes.
Baby, where are you?
And we have 6 in the novice division, and they're going to be in twosomes. So that's your lineup. Let's go out and watch the action. All right, we're underway. Our defending champion is not here, so first on the tee will be Daniel Kearns. He will be leading off for the second week in a row. Daniel hits the ball a bit late, but he got a nice kick and it's in. All right, here's our second participant, and it's Keith Waters. And he'll get the ace as well. And our third contestant here in the opening pairing is Richard Garner. He hit it early. That'll be crossed over, and Richard will begin his night with a deuce. Daniel now on the tee on hole 2. And Daniel lipped out, but it's going to try to work its way in. No, it's going to get a 2. He's lagged the hill. And this will be putting for 2 now.
Stupid, stupid, stupid. Can't follow through on the putt.
And he
I knew it. That's the one. That's
crossed
what it
over on
does.
the, in between the humps there.
And
so
then
this
it
is a
gets
3.
against the hill.
All right, so there's a 3.
It's just-
Richard on the tee. All right, this should rock cleanly, but it's going to cross over.
That's the whole thing about
He'll
that.
get a 2. Going to pairing number 2. This threesome will start off with Jason Miller. Jason's going to get the ace there. All right, and then the next player coming up is Dale Crox.
He's telling jokes here. Dale telling jokes.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay. Dale's on the tee. That 2 looks good.
Good putt, dude. Yeah.
And the final player of this second pairing is Danny Jackson. Danny gets the ace, so we got a trip out of that threesome.
Book him, Dano.
And on hole number 3 on the tee is Keith Waters. And he's lading up there. He's also a little bit left. He'll tap him this for 2. And stays even par. Now we'll go to 2. Jason Lip got too close to the hole as he got up the hill. So he'll space out and get a 2. And Dale's on the tee. There's an ace with Dale. Let's go to 4. Looking at Richard Garner on the tee. And didn't get a nice kick off the block. Danny on the tee. Yeah, he's heading down to the back rail. So we'll go over the 1. This will be our third pairing. And on the tee first is Mike Alley. All right, so hole 1 is playing 6 under par right now. This next player up is Jesse Carter. And Jesse's going to get that ace. So One miss so far on this hole, and the final player of this threesome is
Might be the other way.
Dylan
around.
Robertson.
Might be trying to stay with you.
And he got that. So hole one is 8 under par right now. Let's go over to 5, our first look of the dog leg. Daniel Kurds doesn't get it. He missed it to the right. He'll have his 2. And here's Jason Miller on 3. And that looks good. He'll get it. Good shot. All right, we return to 5 with Richard Garner on the tee. And he's going to cross over, and he'll wind up with a 2.
Squirrel find another once in a while.
Danny on the tee here at 3. Looks good there. No, it turned out to the left.
Wow.
All right, heading to 2. Mike Alley on the tee, gonna get the backdoor ace. All right, let's go with a 4.
Or miss.
Jason pushed it out, and he'll wind up with a 2. And heading back over to 3, or 2. Dylan's rocking and it in backdoor, good putt. Back to 1.
That's crazy.
Pairing number 4 of 7. And this is Chris McDonald. And there's a miss there. Just the second one on this hole tonight. All right, got the 2. Next up on the tee is David Grigger. And David will make that one. Final player of this threesome here is Johnny Brower. Kick hard. Nope. He's going to get his 2. All right, we'll head now over to hole 5. And it's Dale Cross on the 2.
If I was ruling, I could straighten that thing out. But, you know, it's not hard to figure out. Oh, hit that way too hard. Hit something.
But it's hard enough to cross over.
Hit something. Stop.
And Dale gets a 2. All right, let's walk over here to hole 7. Got Richard Garner on the tee. Find that double bank shot. That got he hit the left rail very early. That's why it got a early kick off the right rail and missing left. And he will putt this for 2. Nope. Pushed it up. And, oh, he got it. Huh. Must have hit the rail there in the process. Let's go back to 5.
What'd he say?
Danny going front door, and it hits the back of the cup, and he's coming back down. All right, he's going to putt that for 2, but we'll go over to 1 with our 5th threesome of the night. And first on the tee is going to be Ivy Lanier. Ivy's gonna go just left. so she will get her 2. All right, next on the tee is J.R. Lanier. That looks a little better. That's in. Good putt. And the final player of the threesome here is Josh McDonald. Looks good. Josh will make it. So hole 1 is now 11 under par so far tonight. Let's go over to 6, our first look. Let's look at what we call the barn hole. This is Danny Jackson on the tee. Now he hit that little wall through the opening there and kicked it off to the right, so he will likely get his deuce. We'll go over to 5. Checking out Dylan's tee shot. Pick up some speed. It's gonna get it. Good putt. All right, staying on this hole, we got Mike Alley on the tee. That's gotta hurry. No, he's not gonna get the. He'll tap in his 2. And we'll stay with Jesse Carter on the tee.
Look at it.
And Jesse's gonna get a 2 there. David on 4 is gonna get a 2. Got a nice kick off that triangle there. And we're gonna return to 1. We have our 6th pairing, next to last threesome. And it'll be Kim Miller first up. And Kim got the ace there to start her night. She's going to be competing with 2 veteran players. This will be Rick Baird first. Rick gets the ace there. And the final player of this threesome, this is Mike Johnson. There's an ace for Mike, and there's a trip from that group. So this hole is 14 for 18. Okay, we're seeing Ivy there. Looks like that was for her 2 there. On hole 3, let's go over to 5. David's going to cross there, and he'll putt that for 2. Over back to 3. There's Josh McDonald getting an ace here. All right, let's look at 11. One of my favorite holes, but also a very delicate hole. Daniels on the tee. No. Kick too hard. It's not going to stay up though. All right, Daniel's putting this for 2. Right now, Looked like he didn't have a clear line straight to the hole, and he's not going to get it up the hill there on his deuce. Let's go back over to 2. And Mike crossed over in the saddle. He'll tap the 2 in, and we'll go back now to our final threesome of the night here in the open division. All right, first on the tee is Vanette Block. And Vanette misses there, so she'll take her 2. Next on the tee is Earl Johnson. Not get that one either. Oops. And he'll have that too. The last player in the open division tonight is Randy Simpson. Randy's crossed over. He'll begin his evening with the 2. All right, so we'll got all the open players on the course. We're going to go to 5. Ivy's tee shot goes left, and she will tap in her 2. We go to 3. Mike Johnson going to be short, and he'll take the 2 there. And Dale Crotch on 11. Go in. Good putt. That's meant to be a layup shot, but enough speed can get into the cup. Let's go to 4. Kim on the tee. She's going to get her 2. Let's go back to 11. Danny on the tee. Now he's going front door, but it kicked hard off the triangle. He'll have the 2 there. Let's go back to 4. And Rick's tee shot is also right, and he's going to get that too. And let's head out to 6. Seeing Josh McDonald with the ace there. Over the 2. And he just got into the saddle, but it took a nice crossover there to 4. Mike's going to be in there for the ace. All right, now we go to 1. Starting with the novice division, and this is Joe Fessman. Look out, front door, good putt. All right, his partner is Oscar Rodriguez. Oscar is going to miss there, and he will putt that for 2, and we'll continue to play on hole 5. Kim's tee shot just caught the right lip. She'll get her 2. Earl on the tee at 2. Or he's on 3, excuse me. And he's short there. He'll have the 2 there. All right, on the tee, Randy Simpson. And Randy will be off to the left, and he'll stay there for a 2. And let's go to 6. And it tails off to the right, like he hit the wall there too. All right, we head back over now to 4. Okay, we'll have to go back to 1. Back to our novice division teeing off. And on the tee is Nikki Armfield. And she will miss right. And she'll get her 2, and her partner tonight is Stephen Jones. He's playing his first local here. And it's going front door, but he misses, and that'll be a 2 for him. It should be.
Yeah.
And let's head back to 5. Annette's playing on the tee, and she popped out. She hit looked like she hit the left part of the cup there as it was trying to go in. She got her 2. And let's look at hole 11 again. This time it's Chris McDonald on the tee. And he's going with the Chase Ferguson wraparound shot, which missed left, and he should get his 2. Looking at Earl's tee shot on 5, it drops in front door. Good putt. And let's head back over to 11. And David's tee shot also misses to his right. Randy Simpson's on 5. Went way left there, but he's not going to keep it up on the top tier, so he'll be putting this for a long 2. And we're going to go back to 1. And this is the final pairing of the night of our tournament. First up on the tee is Autumn McDonald. That might go in. Good start there. One under par already out of the gate, and this is Carson Sides to round out the players of our field tonight. And there's an ace to start, so good start for those two players, and we now have all 27 players out here on the course. We are going to go over to 6. Looking at Burnett, she hit that left rail early, and she will tap in her deuce there.
Wow.
And we go to 18. I'll first look at the signature table hole. Richard Garner will be on the tee. And oh, he got most of the cut, but it didn't go in, so Richard will pick up a 2. And Keith now on the tee, doing a little scraping with his ball, with his thumb. And he gets a 2 there. Let's go to 8. Let's look at this hole. Backdoor shot will not go. He'll get the 2. And we got Daniel on 18 that finished his opening round. He pulled it. Just got it on the table, so he'll get his 2. Let's go back to 7. And it's Randy Simpson missing to the right. He'll have that 2 putt there. All right, we're going to walk up here to 14. I'll first look at the drop-off hole. You know, the hole is about a couple of feet past the drop. Chris McDonald hit it too firm and it went left. He's at the back rail. Let's go to 11. Your daughter's already 1 under par out of the gate. Really. She made the first hole and she's still 1 under. JR putting for a 2. We'll look at Ivy's tee shot. Ivy's gonna be about a foot and a half of par, so she should tap that in. Let's go back to 14. It's Johnny on the tee. It's gonna be, yeah, it was short. I thought it was gonna break off to the left there, but it's his 2. Let's go to 9. Johnny's daughter on the tee, Kim Miller. Get in. No, she's playing good though. All right, there's a tap in 2 there. Rick's on the tee. And that's in. Nice putt there. So we now go over to 16. This will be Jesse Carter on the tee. And it went high off the back rail. And he'll be spacing out, but he'll likely play it off the back rail. No, he pushed it out, so he'll wind up with a 3 as we go back to 8. Got Earls for it. 2. All right, back to 16. Mike Alley. That's going to be in front of the cup. And here's Ned on 8. She's going to miss the rail. That'll be a 2. Now we go back to Dylan on the tee at 16. Dylan's also going to be in front of the cup, so he'll wind up with the 2. Back over to 8.
I've been looking up lately, I guess.
Randy's going to get the 8. It's a good putt.
Good putt, Randy.
Back now, our first look at 17. With Mike Alley on the tee. And Mike misses right. You'll notice there's a fresh coat of paint right there at the angle. The only reason I'm bringing this up because players will practically make their balls turn red. Unless they had a red ball. Dylan will be on the tee at 17. And all that hops, it might still go. Nope, he'll have a 2 there. Just 3 inches from the cup. And we'll now go over the scorecard here, our score sheet. Get your first look at it with a couple of groups in the house.
Put a couple of them together.
We've got Dale Crutz on top with the score of 26. And that's the only score under 30 at the moment. Matter of fact, it's the only score under 31. Danny Jackson is holding second at the moment.
But I do remember
I'm going to go to 5. Now, all right, Carson Sides will putt this for 2. All right, he pushed it out. He'll wind up putting for 3. Should get it if it stays up there. And go to 18. Looking at Jesse. Usually does this, plays his hole well, but he doesn't make it here. So he'll wind up with a 2 in his opening round. We'll go to 9. Burnett will be on the tee. Burnett's tee shot looks good. No, it tailed off left as it got to the 3rd tier. All right, let's go to 17. Well, David knows how to hit the sweet spot after he painted that angle earlier today.
David's on fire all of a sudden.
All right, we'll see Johnny on the tee. Uh-oh, that looks good as well. Looks well. Up to Chris now to trip this hole, which would be rare. Going with a Hester shot. Has a chance to rock back. No, just misses left off the hill. Let's go now to 14. And it's Josh McDonald putting for 3. He'll tap that in. And for the first time, we go to 10. Earl on the tee. Earl's going to be behind the cup. He'll tap that for 2 and return to 14. And JR is not going to get it down to drop. And it's going to stay up there. He'll wind up getting a 2 or be putting for 2. Got it. Nice tee. All right, our first look at 13, the tee hole. Rick's on the tee. Crossing over, and he'll get the ace there. Good putt. All right, we can look at Joe Fesperman on 9. Fighting for his 2. All right, nice 2 there. And we can check out Oscar Rodriguez on the tee. Pushing out right. All right, space it out for 2. You won't need to space it out. All right, he'll get a 3. And let's go back to 11. So Earl Johnson on the tee. And Earl missed that to the right. And he'll go for 2, and we'll go over 3. We're into our second round now. Keith's on the tee. And that's going to come up short there.
I won't complain.
All right, that's a 2 there. Let's go back now to 12. First look at the rat hole. And I'll tell you an interesting story about this hole in a second here. Randy's on the tee. And there's the ace there. Now for that on the tee. Yeah, no. All right, she's going to putt that for 2 off the tee, man. Let's check out Oscar on 10. He's going to have a 2 there. All right, let's go to Keith on the tee at 4. And Keith is going to get us 2. Back now to 12. All right, what happened here now, if you were here last week or saw anything on this telecast, I did not get any footage of what happened, but it was told by a couple of players that Nikki Armfield made this hole where she hit it off the tee mat. It went to the back rail, where Earl is at. Actually, it hit the right side of that back rail. And it found its way back into the rat hole. That would have been ace of the year had I got any footage of that. Good 2 by Earl. Right, let's go back to 3. And there's Jason Miller putting for 2. Now pushed it. Well, those putts are tricky. I mean, you can line it up at the hole and it'll still find a way to break off to the left or off to the right. All right, Jason got a 3. Let's check back with Oscar on 11. Look good. Nice shot. All right, back to 3. Dale's tee shot. Now he didn't hit it, but he's going to putt that for 2. Should get it there. We'll head back over now to the clubhouse. Let's see if that 26 has any challengers at this moment.
All right, let's add to that and do better.
All right, it's still 26 by Dale Crotts. Davidson at 29. So those are 2 players under 30 at the moment. Yes, sir.
2, I was stymied behind the octagon.
Uh-huh.
I played it off the concrete.
Off of where?
Off the concrete.
Okay.
Back to the hole.
Oh, nice.
And made it.
Nice. And Keith slips out on 6. Let's go back now to, let's go to 18. Ivy will be on the tee. And it went past the cup on the left, and she's going to pick that up for 2. JR on the tee. Oh, it went over the hole. It might still go in. And he'll get it 2 as well. Daniel Kearns on 7. Off the back rail and in. Back to now to 18. It's Josh on the tee, finishing his opening round. Popped over the cup, and that'll be a deuce. All right, let's head over now to 16. Kim's tee shot. That's gotta hurry. Now she'll tap for 2. And we'll head to 15. This is our first look at the easiest hole here in Asheboro. Easiest hole in terms of score. If you don't ace it, you'll lose a stroke to the field. Randy Simpson will be first on the tee. That's going to be in. Nice shot there. And we'll see Earl on the tee. Earl's going to get it. Almost slipped out, but he got it in, so now Vanette's on the tee. And she'll ace. Oh no, she hit it. I think that was hit too hard. All right, she got the 2. Let's go now to.
That's like the smoothest I've ever played.
Let's go now to Keith on 8. Let's see what he's going to complain about now. There it is. Good putt there. All right, out to 7. Danny's tee shot slid off the side rail there. He'll get the par putt there. Up, whips out there, so he's now putting for 3. Let's go back to 5. Dylan's tee shot. Oh, straight kicked, and he'll take the 2. Back out to 7. Dale's got to hurry. It does not go. He missed it short, so he'll get a 2. And we go to 18. Mike Johnson is going to be finishing his opening round. And Mike's getting a 2 there. All right, let's watch Kim finishing her first round. She's going to get her 2, and we'll head to, well, wait a second. Did Earl made 17 some sort of funny way. Front door, I might add. Renette's going to get her 2. And Randy on the tee.
Chris is really nice.
Randy's missed there, and it'll stay down. He'll go for 2. We'll go to 8. And Jason got the ace there. Danny's on the tee. Like to scrape the mat there, but he'll get the ace as well. Back over to 7. Mike Alley's on the tee. And that is best again to the right. He'll get the par putt there. Let's go to 18. Earl's on the tee, closing the opening round for the Open Division. But that's going to be right. And he'll wind up with a 2. Back over now to 8. Back over to 7. Dylan's on the tee. And that looks good. Nope, missed right there. Burnette's got a 2 there on 18. And now Randy Simpson to finish the opening division here.
I should have 17. I got you at 30.
And Randy's going to wind up with a deuce there. And all 3 on this group missed 7. And they'll get a 2 there. Jesse Carter will. No, flipped out, so he's getting a 2. We are going to get the scores in a moment in the Open Division, but first let's go to 6. Hey, Chris McDonald with the ace. Nice shot there. David Greger on the tee, who is 3 back at the lead as we last reported. Playing the bank shot. And looks like it is in. Backdoor to good putt. Well, that's a refresher considering what he did the previous round. Let's go to 4. It's Josh McDonald on the tee. And missed right, so he'll get a 2 there. And let's walk back over here to 8. Jesse Carter on the tee. And missed the rail. He's going to get a 2. Okay, we'll check out Chris McDonald on 7. Okay, that is missed right as well. So he will go for his 2. All right, let's head to 17. All right, that ace is by Dickie Armfield. She made that tee shot. We'll look at Stephen Jones on the tee.
I made my first 6 in a row this time.
I got 6. I got you on 6.
Made all 6. I made the first 6.
Yeah, well, good playing so far. Well, Stephen will have to put that for 2. Going to 7, Johnny Brower.
Get in, Johnny.
And he got it back
Attaboy,
over. Good
Johnny.
putt. Big smile on his face right there. Let's go back to 4. Oh, let's go back to 5. And Josh is going to come up short, and a 2 for Josh.
You beat us the first 18. We had to catch up.
What?
Go to 18. Hey, there's Nikki. She'll have the 2 there. And Stephen Jones on the tee.
It's on top, it's a 2. Automatic. Unless it's a second stroke.
Oh. That means he's got to putt this for 2.
Gotta make it for your 2.
All right, he'll wind up getting a 3. Let's head to 8. David playing a straight shot to the back rail, which can turn back to the left. David's going to get his 2. All right, we can go look at the first round scores. I'll go inside. First round scores of the Open Division is about done, or is already done. So we can see Rick Bear has joined Dale Crotch at 26. They share the lead. And at 29, tied for 3rd, David Greger. Ivy Lanier, a good round for her. So now we go to 17. Autumn McDonald is putting for 2. She missed it to the right, kind of pushed it a bit. You know, if you want to aim left flip from where that was, she should get a 3. Now she pulled that one. Let's head back down to 7.
I know you got 20. I got 20. Yeah.
It'll be JR on the tee. And JR should get it. Backdoor, good putt. Now we go back to the tee and Josh McDonald. That's right. And he will tap that for 2. And it is in there, good 2. Autumn's on the tee at 18. Well, she booked into the aces there.
Looks like we're probably definitely.
She made 1 and she made the last. And I hope there were many more in between those 2. All right, now we'll have Carson Sides on the tee. This will end the first round. And that'll be a 2. Those putts are good on the table. You don't have to hit them. You don't have to hit them. If they're on the table, pick them up. So that's, you got 2 there. All right, let's go to 8. And JR gets it in off the left lip. All right, here's Ivy on the tee. And she'll, yeah, she said she hit too early, do about it, so she'll get her 2. Back to 17. And Keith's trying that Hester shot. It goes in. Yeah. On the tee is Richard Garner. And it's a, yeah, he topped him. Well, let's see if Daniel can trip it. And has a chance off the hill. Yep, good putt. All right, let's go back now to 6. Yep. Kim's tee shot goes out right. She'll putt for 2. Back over here to 4. This will be Vanette. Looks, no, it pushes out right. That'll be a 2 for Vanette. We go to 11. And Johnny's going to get a 2 from the back rail. All right, now David Greger on the tee. Just hit that right rail. It goes in, good putt. All right, with that said and done, let's look at all the first round scores. All right, here in the novice division, Joe Fesperman leads with a round of 34, and in second is Oscar Rodriguez at 39. All right, so that is the novice division, and already one grouping in the open division after 2 rounds. It's Keith Waters at 61. But the leaders are Dale Krotz and Rick Baird at 26, and then David Greger and Ivy Lanier tied at 29 for third. And we got 5 players at 30. All right, so we'll head back out here. We're going to go to 18. So 4 players in the 20s. And an additional 5 at 30. And all this with some little runt kid that's not here tonight. I'm told he's out playing with Barbies somewhere on a racetrack. Dale's getting a 2. Danny Jackson on the tee. He's going to miss, and that's going to be a deuce. And we'll see Jason close out round number 2.
We got another 30. Yep.
He's going to miss right. So a deuce there, and then we'll go back to 17. It's going to be Dylan Robertson on the tee. Oh, he's going to go for a 2. Jesse Carter's on the tee. Nah, kicks straight out. He'll go for 2 there, and we'll see Mike Alley on the tee once Jesse completes his turn on the hole. And Mike is left, and he's in trouble. So hit it just a bit too firm. He'll have to putt this for 2. And probably the smart player would be to go up and back again. So now he's going to try to go for the front door. That's the play I would have done. And he's going to get a 3.
Yeah, on that.
Right. Next Tuesday night here in Asheboro is going to be the final regular season tournament here in Asheboro. However, I will not be here for this because next week I'm going to be in Tennessee. Oh, there's David with another ace. I'm going to be in Tennessee covering Bristol and Kingsport for 3 days. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday's the Bristol City Championship. Tuesday's the local in Kingsport. Wednesday is the City Championship at Kingsport. And there's a lip out there by Johnny. He'll get a 2. All right, we'll see Chris on the tee.
Thought I had the right speed on that.
Yeah, you had good speed. The line was went to the top.
There's an ace there for Chris. Good putt. Well, let's go back here. The 13. JR, wow, that was nasty. JR's gonna get a 2. All right, here is Josh on the tee. Josh is going to be short. He'll get a 2. Let's go with 11. And Mike just got it up the hill. Ivy on 13. And that's early. It's going to cross over. She'll have the 2 there. And over to 11 again. They're cleaning up the layup shot off that back rail. He'll get the 2. We go to 10. And that makes a good putt. All right, we head back to 12. Kim missed left. She'll putt for 2 at the top of that hole. And check it out, Earl on 10. And Earl, oh, he got a nasty kick there off that angle, and he'll get that 2, and we'll return back to the clubhouse, updating the scores. And the first group is now getting their final round underway. I'll go inside. All right, it's Dale at 56, Mike Alley at 57. Solid round 27 there. So Dale will be up by a stroke going into the final round, at least.
32.
And let's go over to 1. We see Daniel with a 2, which is down the tee. And that looks, no, straight kicked and missed left, so he'll get that 2, and we'll move on out here to 12, if I can zoom up there. Rick's on the tee. Now he was at 26 leading with Dale Krotz. I would assume when he gets done, he will be at least out in front at this point. Rick's got the ace there. All right, let's go to 11. And that's going to lay it up. She'll get the 2. And let's go over to 2. Richard got the ace there. Good putt. All right, we're gonna go to one. We'll watch right now the current second round leader come up on the tee. This is Dale Kratz at 56 after 2 rounds of play. And Dale just misses. So he'll begin the last round with the 2. All right, we'll keep track on him. As it progresses here, we'll go down to Keith on 3 for a par.
That's great. That's a bummer right there. What's Jason making the third time?
Now, got the right lip as it came back up the hill. He'll wind up with a 3. We go back to 11. Not sure what Earl's putting for. That probably was a 3. I wasn't sure. Let's go back to the tee on 11. Randy on the tee. And he's going straight to the angle, and it goes left, and he'll have the 2. Let's look at Daniel on 3.
He gets all pissed off because he can't reach. He starts tearing everything up.
Daniel's going to get the tee shot. Good putt. Back to 2. And Dale got it. Good putt. First ace of the final round. Over the 4. Richard Garner misses right. We go to 12.
That was first.
Hey, Vanette got it. Good putt. Vanette has been telling me not to film her putting hole 12, so because she has a mental block when it comes to playing that hole. We'll get Jason on 3. She'll be happy to know in a few minutes I'll show her putting on that hole. Jason ace is there. Back to 3, or back to 4. Kate's tee shot. That's left, and now we go to 3.
Don't push that putt. You make it.
Dale is on the tee. Looks good, looks good. Nice putt. 2 under now for Dale. Let's go to 1. Got Mike Galley's group now coming up here. That's an ace for Dylan. And Mike will have to be 3rd in this final group here, in this final round of this group. We'll see Jesse's tee shot. Jesse's crossed over. He'll get a 2. And we'll look at Mike Alley on the tee.
First time I missed it.
He starts the round 1 back of Dale. Mike's gonna miss there, so he'll have the 2. And let's go update the scores.
He loves this place. He gets lots of good food and ovens.
Okay.
Twice a day and feed him.
Chris McDonald with a good round. Shot 29. I'm sorry, 28 to go in at 59. So it's right now Dale Crotts, Mike Alley, and Chris McDonald in the 50s right now.
He got he had what they call road.
Well, that was Danny missing his 2 there on hole 3. And we got Josh McDonald going for 2 here on 17. Ivy's on the getting ready to play 18. Once Josh collects his deuce. All right, we'll try to get her just a second. Let's go back now to 4. On the tee is Dale Crotts. Already 2 under. He's going to stay there now after 4. Going to 18. And actually, it's going to be Josh on the tee. All right, so I'm going to look at Mike Alley playing 2 while you see Josh on 18. Josh is going to get a 2. Mike missed 2, so he stays even. And looking at Danny on 4. That's going to be missed. He gets a 2. There's JR missing 18, just short, and he's going to get a 2 there. All right. Ivy's now going to finish her second round. She will miss there. And she gets her 2. Back to 5. And Dale crossed off that back rail. So Dale will putt this for 2.
Okay, David.
All right, look at Jason on the tee. Jason's going to ace the tee shot there. All right, look at Danny on the tee. Looks good there. Nice putt. Go to 1. And Chris McDonald starts his final round. Dale, Chris right now 3 back and gets a 2 there. We'll go to 3. Jesse putting for 2. And he gets that to go. And now Mike Alley's on the tee. And Mike gets ace number 1 of this round. All right, we head to 6. Well, Mike Alley made 4. And Dale will get the ace on 6, and that puts him currently at 3 under. Mike Alley's now 2 under. I'm watching Chris on 2. Well, he got it to go, so he's 1 under through 2. Let's look at Dylan playing 4. Dylan will get the ace to leak in. Alright, we will look at Jason on 7. Sorry, we got picnic tables in the way here. I'm kind of sitting at one of the chairs here as my back is starting to go again. Jason is putting for 2. This is Mike's tee shot on 5. That's going to be a par. Oh, Chris missed the tee shot on 3. He's at the back rail, putting for 2. Get up. All right. Right now, putting for 3. Oh, he's in trouble now. So we go back now to 7. Excuse me. Dale's on the tee. Just to get the 4 under, but it's not going to cross back over, and he'll wind up getting a 2 putt, and we'll watch it. And got it, and we'll go head to the scores here. Oh, Ivy stumbled in the second round, so okay, so let's go now to 6. Dylan got it inside the left lip. All right, Mike Galley's on the tee. That's pushed right, so he'll go for 2 there. Dale is 3 under, Mike Alley 2 under. We're waiting to see Rick report. His group just finished the second round. And Jesse's on the tee. And Jesse missed it on the right lip, so he'll have the 2 there. Back to 8. Good putt for Jason Miller. And this will put Dale on the tee. He's at 4 under par now. And we'll go to Dylan on 7. Dylan just misses off to the right. And he's going to putt this for 2. All right, got it there. Let's go check out Mike Alley on the tee. He's got to pick up some speed. He's going to putt that for 2, and we'll take a gander back to the clubhouse. Dale is about to go to hole 9. Rick Baird is at 58. Mike Johnson also 58. So Dale's going to have the lead. It appears after the second round. Still got the last group coming in that could get within reach.
27.
Who?
Me.
You? That's 60.
Wait a minute. That's
Hold up, I gotta go over here. Yeah, okay. All right, Jason's putting for 2. Good putt. All right, Dale's on the tee. Dale's going to be just left. That would have gave him 5 under on the front 9. Either side. He's at the point. You're at the point. You can go either side.
Oh, I go sideways?
Well, no, actually you're more on that side, so go out that way.
This way?
Yeah. Dale got the par, so
I wasn't gonna leave that short.
so that puts him at 88 now, going to the back 9. And oh, Danny Lips on the left. That's a par for him. And checking out Chris on 2, or for a 2 on 6. Back over here to 8. And there's Dylan going to be going for 2. I think Mike Alley on the tee. Mike Johnson is on the tee at 1. And, you know, he lips. I'm just looking at Mike here. He made it, so we can try to walk over here to 1. Rick's on the tee. And Rick got that one too. So both players start out 1 under. We go to 10. And Mike Alley deuced hole 8. Dale got his 2 to stay at 4 under. And out to 2. Wait a minute, let's see, you're... Yeah. Johnson got the ace there. And checking out Rick on the tee.
It's something better than that.
And Rick's ball is also going to drop in off the back hump there. Let's go back to 11.
I hate a side shot.
All right, got the 2. We'll check out Dale on the tee. Mike Galley just got a 2 there on 9, so sitting at 91. And Dale's not going to get it there. Back to 3. And Mike Johnson missed right. And going for 2 there. Let's go to 10. Dylan caught the back lip. He'll putt this for 2. And Mike Johnson putting for deuce now on 3. And he got it, good 2. Jesse's tee shot on 10. Misses there. Back to 12. Got some golden opportunities for Dale to try to pad his lead here. No, missed the left. Back to 3. Oh, that took a nasty bounce there down the carpet. Rick's going for a 2. It's going to go up that 1.5 foot incline. And there's Mike with the ace there on 10. That puts him only at 3 under. Rick's putting for his 2. This will keep him at 2 under. Got that one. 2 great putts there between those 2 veteran pros there. Good putt there for Jason. Mike on 11. He's going to get the 2 there. So we'll go back to 13. And he will rip. So 4 consecutive, actually now 5 consecutive misses there. Dylan on the tee here at 11. That's going to be a par. Putt there at the back rail. And scoot up to 4. Mike Johnson gets it there, so he's 3 under. And Rick's on the tee. And it will not go. He's 2 under now. Still after 4. And Mike missed 12. So all of the scores in now from the Open Division second round. And it looks like the bounty paper towels are out in front, literally. So Dale Crotts at 56, leads by 1 over Mike Alley, and by 2 over Mike Johnson and Rick Baird. Excuse me. Walk out here to 14. So it's Dale at 88. Excuse me, Mike Alley's at 90. Mike Johnson now at 91, but he has 14 to play. We're gonna watch Dale on the tee. You will, and well, never mind now. We'll go to 5. Mike Johnson is crossed over. So there's a 2 there. And now on the tee is Dale Crotts. Well, Mike Alley just teed off 13, but Dale just teed off, and he got the ace there. Mike got his ace there on 13. Rick's tee shot is short on 5. He stays 2 under. Mike Johnson's 3 under. Dale is down on the tee at 15, sitting at 87. Pick it up. It's an ace. Now it's at 86. And now we go to look at Jesse on 14. No, he pushed it out. He'll putt that for 2. Mike Galley on the tee now. Needs this one to go. No, it turned left. Mike Johnson on 6. Dale just hit 16. And Mike's now 4 under. Dale just topped ace there to go to 85. Mike got the 2 there on 14. Rick's on the tee here at 6. And he's left, and he'll get the 2, stays at 2 under. We're going to 17. Dale Crotts at 7 under par in this final round. He's sitting at 85. And now it's on the tee. This will not go. He will get the 2. Let's go to 7. And Mike Johnson missed on the right. And he gets his 2. Well, Rick's on the tee.
I hit it way too hard.
Gonna be off just right. I think Rick's gonna go for his 2. All right, so he stays at 2 under on the final round. There's Jason missing his deuce there on 17. Let's go back to Kim here on 7. Kim's gonna be short, and she'll have the 2. Jason's now going for a, well, that's a, well, it just straddled the lip. Low. Jason, hope.
What you got there?
Okay, when you hit that and it hits your foot, it's dead right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so this would, what was that, for 4?
Yeah.
All right, so now this is for 6 because there's a stroke penalty involved. All right. Sorry about that.
Nah, it's all good. It's my fault for
Yeah.
hitting the day.
Let's go back to 8. Yeah. All right, Mike's getting a 2 because the ball hit his foot when he kind of did that. You know,
I
that's
missed it.
yeah.
I knew I was probably gonna have to get a stroke. That's
Yeah.
why I'm stupid for getting it.
All right. Here's Rick on the tee at 8.
You know what?
Do the same thing.
Yeah, get in the hole.
Look at this! Wow!
Ridiculous.
Good shot, brother.
Thank you.
Rick's gonna go to 3 under there. Mike Alley's gonna be short there on 16.
Oh, really?
And we go to 18 now. And Dale will finish with a 2, and his score will, by my count, is 85.
Not enough.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, Rick's got it.
No. Nope.
I thought he was ahead.
No. He was.
Man, don't you wonder how like
No.
shot
He was not. All right, none of them are catching Dale or any. No, Rick's at. No, Rick's at 58, but he's 3 under.
Who was ahead? Who was leading?
You were.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You were. All right, we go to 9. Hold up. And Rick's going left, and he'll tap that for 2. All right, he's 3 under, excuse me, 91 for the tournament, 6 back. Kim's also left, but she'll have the 2. All right, Mike on the tee. And Mike pushed it, and that'll be a par, and he's at 90 with 9 to play. Rick's at 91. Dale is in the house at, by my count, 85. Let's come out here and verify it.
And she said the only thing I can figure is when I got medicine, when I was sick, you know how the pharmacy will put it in the
Excuse
bag?
me.
She said, and I must have threw the bag away.
Yep,
with the
85 by Dale Crotch. That is the score to beat at the moment. My guy's not going to be able to catch him.
Well, and see, she can renew it 6 months ahead.
On the tee at 7, Randy Simpson. And it will not go. So he'll putt for 2. We can look at the novice scores now as they have completed their second round. It's just Joe Fesperman is at 74 and Oscar Rodriguez at 79.
If I'd have made what I made earlier, I had a shot.
Well, we're looking at Carson Sides playing hole 4. And he's going to wind up with a 2. We can go to 10. Yeah, well, Rick is going to make the shot there. Well, you laid off the straight shot for this one. All right, let's go check out Kim on the tee. Hurry. No, she'll take her 2. We'll go to 12. There, JR got his 2 at the top. Mike Johnson on the tee at 10. 5 back of, currently 5 back of Dale. And this tee shot will make it 4. So he'll get his 2. And there's Josh on 11. I'm sorry, on 12 with the ace. So we're going to basically focus on this particular group right here, down the stretch. They're the only players that are within reach of Dale. Rick's 6 back, so he has to make, he can afford 2 misses. Mike is in a more comfortable position. He's only 4 out of the lead. You know, Rick's gonna tap in his par. All right, now Mike on the tee. And, oh, Mike's going for his 2 at the back rail. All right, so still within reach. He can afford 4 deuces. Got Ivy on 14 on the tee. That's left. She will putt for her 2. And let's go now to 9. Earl's going for 2 at the back rail. All right, he got it there. How y'all looking? And that is not doing good. Okay, but here's that on 9.
It ain't that hard putt, but you show that you're nervous. I've been down where you were.
And Vanette will drift off to the left. She's going for 2. All right, let's go back to 12. Rick missed the tee shot. He's up top for a 2. Mike Johnson on the tee. And he'll make that one, so he's now within 3, and we'll go to 10. Mike Johnson at 88 at the moment. And Randy's got the ace there. Good putt. All right, Earl on the tee now. And Earl misses there. Mike's on 13. Then 2, and he'll get it. There's Earl for his 2. And we'll check out Panette on the tee. And Vanette gets it back to 13.
I just doubled my production. I decided one. No, you don't. Just a minute.
And Rick will keep it alive for him. We head to 11. And Randy Simpson misses left. He's got a tough deuce putt there at the upper left corner. All right, let's go inside to the clubhouse. There you go. Well, David Greger just turned in a 24, and I missed most of it, if not all of it. He's at the house at 85.
$6.
So Mike Johnson is 2 back of the co-leaders at the moment. I'll do a little novice action for you playing hole 9. Stephen Jones on the tee. And he's jammed at the corner.
What are you doing now?
Okay. Hold up. No. All right, hold up. Can't go up, you can't go up top. You can go, stay down here, get a whole card length. You'll end up about right here.
Okay.
Putting that for 2. It's much easier putt, that's me. Mike on 14. And he's missed right. Guys 2. Al Rick on the tee. And Rick is in there still. He's still in it. He's got an ace out though. Let's go to 10. Now it's Joe with the 2. Oscar's on the tee. And Oscar's getting a 2. Go to 12. Actually, we're not going to 12 just yet. Nikki Armfield putting 10, missing left, and she's going to go for her 2. And she got that one. Let's go back now to 15. Well, I purposely went to the net on 12, but she missed it. So. All right, Rick's got it. All right, he's down to 3, but he's still in that position. He's got 3 aces to make over these last 3 holes. Mike Johnson's now on the tee. Make it and get within 1. Yeah, should go. All right, he's within 1. Let's go now to, well, let's go to 10.
Johnny was 5 under and he was 1 behind.
Yeah, there's Carson Sides. He left it short, so he'll get a 2. Now we'll go to, well, let's go to 17. Ivy Lanier for her 2. Well, this is for 3. She just dug the ball out of the water. All right, Ivy's going to get a 4. All right, we'll see Josh McDonald. Don't. Might have a shot. Stay outright. All right, to 16. Rick is still in it. Mike Johnson on the tee. This is the tie, and that's in. All right, we go to 14. Earl's tee shot. Comes out left. There's a 2-putt coming there. Should get it. Yep, and now Vanette's going to step up on the tee. Pushed it. She is left it short. That'll be a par. Let's go to 18. Josh on the tee, got it. So that completes his night of play. And now we go to 17. Rick's on the tee. He's got to make the last two to have any hope. Makes the last two, we could see a four-way playoff. Mike is tied at the moment with David Greger and Dale Krotz. Oh, look out. Could go. Oh, it stayed left, and that will eliminate Rick from winning tonight. All right, Mike Johnson on the tee. No, died on that angle there. Jammed the corner. All right, so he's tied with one to go. Let's look at the scores. Mike is at 85. Has to make 18 to win. All right, so you see Dale Krotz and David Greger sharing the lead at 85. Those are the only, and Mike, including Mike Johnson, they're the only players in the 80s.
And they put it on, last report for about a week. And this is where the conflict in the family.
So let's go to, well, let's zoom up to 16. Earl's on the tee. Well, I need to take back something I said. Rick's going to end up in the 80s himself. Earl got the ace there. And here is Rick. Makes this, he'll shoot 86. No, just left it on the table, and he'll finish at 87. Mike makes 18 to win. Mike will have to make 18 to win. That's all that matters. We have a, well, if Mike makes 18 there, he wins.
But he's tied then, right?
He's currently tied. He makes 18, he wins.
Well, he cannot, he can.
84. Well, if he win, hang on, I'll distract. Let me. That looks good. It's short, and that'll be a three-way. That'll be a three-way at 85. Kim to finish out her night, and she finishes with her two. We'll go back to the. We'll go back to 17. So right now we have a three-way playoff ensuing in the Open Division. Oh, Randy Lipton on the deuce. It's Dale Krotz, David Greger, and Mike Johnson. All right, we'll see Earl on the tee. Earl gets his two, but that will be on the tee. And Vanette's going to putt for two. And let's go to 16. Joe's on the tee. And Joe will ace there, and it appears he's going to win the Novice Division yet again for the second week in a row. Here is Earl on the tee at 18. Okay, that was fun.
I never got it to the cut. So therefore, but the other shot, I can't.
Earl's going to get a two.
That hole was turned into a bear.
I think I hit that one hard.
If you take it one under, I'll take one under.
Here's Vanette. She's going to be getting a two. And Randy Simpson to finish out playing the Open Division, at least in regulation. It's in. Nice putt there. All right, we're going to go inside here. Let's verify all the scores here. Excuse me, let me get squeezed by. All right, so for the record, it is Dale Krotz, David Gregor, and Mike Johnson all at 85, and I spoke too soon on Rick. He actually finished at 86. Those four are in the 80s, are the only ones that shot that score that's below 90. There is a playoff here in the Open Division. Not sure if we're going to go 9 or 18 yet. And the last group, last group wasn't close, so excuse me again, please. Thank you. All right. Excuse me.
Took it long to say again, didn't it?
I'll think you saved
I was at 24.
Two holes back.
All right, got the battery packed in yet. All right.
Is that right?
Yeah. All right, so what do y'all plan to do?
We gotta have a little meeting.
Yeah.
Well, it's 9:49 right now.
Mike Johnson. Disappeared.
He's in his car. He's at his car over there.
Oh, he's out.
Mike's in the car. Yeah, I see him.
Well, let's go back to the course. Let's go to 18. Oscar Rodriguez on the tee. that's a 2.
In the trunk when it opens close or in that part, right? Not this part down here.
All right, next up now, Nicky Armfield.
So it's not in the lead. What I was getting at is maybe something broke.
Dude, I was slow. 39, 40, 41, bro. Slowly. I did worse and worse. It's okay. Would you score on 17? 17.
And she gets a 2.
Gotta be switching.
All right, let's go back here now to clubhouse area.
What you want to do? You want to do 9? Flip a coin? I'll have a coin. What you want to do?
I don't care.
Let's just do 9, I guess. Front 9. Okay, we'll do front 9.
All right, that's the decision made by the participants in our.
Oh, I'm just teasing.
But front 9's better though. They're going to start on 10. All right, so Dale Crotch will be first because he was the first to score 85. And here we are, underway in the 9-hole playoff. Dale, I think, is going for his second win of the season. I'm talking about the entire season, not just summer, fall. And Dale gets his ace to start the playoff. David is, I think, going for his 3rd win, and Mike Johnson, I believe, also is going for his 3rd win. David also makes it. And now Mike Johnson for his first attempt here on this playoff. And he missed wide, and he'll start with the deuce, and he'll be down 1 stroke to the other 2 players as we go to 11. Now, Thursday night, and this is weather permitting, we're going to have the city championship in High Point at 7:30 on both courses. Okay, Dale's getting a deuce. And then next week we're going to be doing the 4 locals in 4 nights event. Going to be handling Bristol and Kingsport for 3 of those nights, and then on next Thursday will be the teams tournament in High Point. That starts at 7:30. Next time I'm going to be in ASHEBORO is right now, a week from this coming Saturday. They're going to do the match play championship. That starts at 11 in the morning. All right, Mike Johnson can make this. It'll be a 3-way heat again. And there it is. So all 3 are tied after 2. So Mike's on the tee at 12. And he's now 2 under. Pulled it, and he's up top. He'll space it off the left rail, and there is a black Sharpie line. You can see he moved it a little bit forward there. He could place the ball on that line. Oh, Dale missed a deuce. So now, coming off the carpet, and he'll retee this for 3. All right, so he drops the even par. David pushed it, and he'll be in the same location that Dale is as far as hitting his deuce putt. All right, so he remains at 1 under. Mike Johnson leading by 1 stroke over David Greger, going to 13. He goes to 3 under now with that ace. David missed there, and he gets a 2. And Dale gets the ace back, and Mike Johnson is now leading by 2 over David Greger and Dale Krotz, going to 14. He's left, and he'll go for 2. All right, stays at 3 under. Dale Krotz now on the tee. All right, Dale's now picked up another ace to get the 2 under. And nope, David missed on the left. Now going for his 2. All right, so Mike Johnson now is leading by 1 as we go to 15. Dale will have honors. All right, he's in. Now at 3 under. And Mike Johnson's now 4 under. And David will get ace number 2 in this playoff round. So we have 3 holes left in our 9-hole playoff. Mike Johnson is at 4 under. Dale Crotch 3 under. David Greger 2 under. And Dale missed in front of the cup. All right. And Mike got it, so he'll have the lead by 2 at least. And it's to stay inside of 2 strokes, and he'll get that one. So 2 holes to play. Mike Johnson has a 2-stroke lead. Okay, stay. Okay, Mike will putt this for 2. Oh. Okay. All right, so these 2 are now still in this playoff. Mike Johnson has dropped to 4 under. And David's going to miss, so he'll stay 1 back if he gets the deuce. And now Dale he's here to make it a tie with Mike. Okay, that's a 2. That means Mike can win the playoff with an ace. Or he matches. In other words, he matches the other players. He'll be last to tee up. Pretty much what it comes down to is David and Dale must make 18. Get to 4 under? No. All right, so he's got a 3. I'm sorry, he's got a 2 to finish at 3 under. Whoa. He will, oh, he's going to get a 2. That means Mike can win by just putting it on the table in 1 stroke. And that'll do it. Mike Johnson wins the playoff with a score of 14 on the back, and he wins by 1.
Congratulations.
And
Good play. Yeah, you too.
good playing, sir. Congratulations. Thank you. All right. All right, so we will now get all the final scores before we sign off here. Let me get to it before David tallies it up himself, sorts it out, and pays out. So Mike Johnson will win this 3-way playoff. 14 to Dale Crotch and David Greger shooting 15. All 3 shot 85 in regulation. Rick Baird missed the playoff by 1. Novice division is won by Joe Festerman at 111. Oscar Rodriguez second at 120, and at 132 third was Stephen Jones. One more look at the scores there. Alright, so there's one more Tuesday night tournament left here in Asheboro before they have the summer fall championships. And as I said earlier, unfortunately, I'm not going to be here for that. In fact, the next time I'm going to be in Asheboro is a week from Saturday. Next time there's a medal play tournament in Asheboro, it's going to be October 14th, as they have their summer fall championship. And don't forget, Thursday night, we'll be in High Point at 7:30 on course number 1 and 2 for the city championship. That's weather dependent, as rain is in the forecast for Thursday night. So stay tuned for that. If I'm not there, I will see you in Bristol next week for their course championship at 6 p.m. So for everybody that's here in Asheboro, I'm Opie Roberts saying thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later on. Good night, everybody.